so my last one for the AR category is going to be AR 15, AR Poet 15. And obviously, because I want this one at the range, there's a lot of times when the FMA nature of a situation can be broke down right here by it opposing to the feminine, the maidens of the Warner Poet Society, us who take on pause and try to get our best John in here, John from Angry Core, the general sometimes. They're at the table, last supper, trying to choppy suey this the best we can. Inside of here, there's a nature where sometimes I can push a little emotional contagion on you. And I want to really see how you gauge to the situation. Not necessarily that I want to do it. Sometimes you can do it with a flirty nature in a situation and say the FMA trajectory of what's 600 yards 100% of the time based on the target can be quantified in a certain index using that physics or any physics, any quartering situation, double down, first order, second order, quantum spec battery, tack into the differentials of the corners on the L brackets, right? You got the sharp points on them sometimes when you spin that board around real quick, you be trouble. In there, that can be used as the freedom to bear arms, the right of freedom of assembly, black powder and copper, or just saying governments and federal ammunition. I mean, in somebody's cabinet, that's really not a bad thing, given any of those indexes, unless they're failing markets for some reason. That version of it in that field is perfectly fine, given that train moving at that distance and that function. Obviously, they have limits and specific categories to the negligent discharges that can function by terms parallelly to situational models of incident reports. YF over X on the differential here. Safe, not safe, safe, not safe. Inside the system, that can correlate where the trouble can begin when those situations are correlated to being in the now safe position. For where that function needs to be functioned throughout the entire 50 cal wave particle slit experiment of behind the wall, not behind the wall, MiGs, 45, 44, murder jets with the old painless strap to it, right? In there, those kinds of topologies correlate to the minigun factory patent blow up tank bullpup is crew station topology, land navigation of the sonar, the birdies, and somebody going like this right here, and what team dynamics and group theory correlate to magnetism and gravity. As it's divided, even if it's in a different team or a situation or whatever variable, that is the form in which it comes in to correlate the shortest distance Hubble, or excuse me, Planck, the absolute shortest distance of a thing, how we define that as cesium in terms of the atomic version, or a pulsar in terms of gravitational, very pure magnetism, nothing's getting in the way of it, changing that index short of gravity waves by black holes kind of situations. When those things come in the floor and they manage to do those things, we gather with Pause and Tesla and we talk about free energy radiance and negative Faraday suits and whatever thing else we do to get it going in here and stop the earthquake generating machine. So, catch you on the next one.